The search operation has been intensified after the mysterious disappearance of the newlywed couple from Indore in Madhya Pradesh who had come to Sohra, Cherrapunji, in Meghalaya for their honeymoon. But even after 7 days, no trace of them has been found. At the same time, this incident gave rise to another controversy when National Daily Times of India on Thursday covered the incident with the phrase "crime-prone hills" in the title of a video of Sohra, the place of the incident. Meghalaya Mahila Congress condemned the allegation and termed it as irresponsible reporting, while Tourism Minister Paul Lingadore declared, "Sohra is completely safe." After the outrage, Times of India edited the headline and removed the controversial word, but it cannot be said in any way that such irresponsible news affects the tourism industry of Meghalaya. In this context, Meghalaya Tourism Development Forum, MTDF, organized a press briefing and appealed to the national media houses that such an accident can happen anywhere at any time, but this does not mean that the tourist spot should be declared a criminal spot and defamed. While Meghalaya is one of the safest tourist destinations in the country and most of its economy is dependent on tourism, due to which the people here leave no stone unturned to welcome tourists, despite this, it is very unfortunate that such news is being published in any national media. This will not only affect the tourism industry of Meghalaya, but will also put a question mark on the tourism industry of the entire northeastern states.
Basically expressing the common sentiment of the people of Meghalaya, and we have really want to express our unhappiness at the article that came out yesterday in one of the national publications, where our hills was branded as crime prone. Now we find this to be an extremely wrong statement to make, an extremely misleading statement to make, because as we all know that Meghalaya tourism is growing tremendously over the last many years. In fact, the growth story in the last 4 to 5 years has been tremendous, and with this sort of momentum, we see Meghalaya becoming a major tourism destination for the country. Now, this sort of development is good, especially in the context of how our great nation is growing. Today, India is the third largest economy in the world. The northeast of India is a region where a lot of developmental focused activities are happening. The development of the northeast will open up the gateway for India to also partake and collaborate with the ASEAN growth story. And therefore, the growth of the northeastern region is extremely important for the growth of the country. And in this regard, as our different northeastern states are growing, as Meghalaya is growing in the context of tourism, it is very unfortunate that a misleading article, a very irresponsible statement coming out of a very respected national publication or organization to unfortunately brand the hills as crime prone, which is totally wrong, as we all know. So this is why we have essentially expressed a request on behalf of the people of Meghalaya, especially the people who make a livelihood out of tourism, that the publication kindly come up with a rejoinder, kindly come up with a corrigendum, because the statements that are made are disseminated to millions and millions of people across the country who are yet to understand Meghalaya and the northeastern region, and therefore any negative messaging will deeply hamper the brand equity of the state as well as of the region. And at this point of time, we take this opportunity to request the national media to kindly work in a responsible manner, to kindly cover the region in a responsible manner, not only sensationalize news which is negative, or worse so, not to sensationalize news that is untrue, but also bring out the right stories. We are ready to accept mistakes if they are made. We are always there as a community, as citizens, as society, as states and regions, to work towards corrective measures, but to also work with this region in helping the right news, the correct news, go out to other parts of the country for the overall betterment of India.